All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. We were away for maybe 2 days. The Muslims, they are doing their best to flag my videos, but still YouTube is being fair. So that's very good, and their attempt was a failure. Anyway, as you know, we have many accounts in case, and nobody can stop us. However, I took this as an advantage for me, actually. This is what the topic will be about today, so you will see on the screen. But when the Muslim they flagged my videos, actually I said to myself, that's perfect, I will go back and work on my books. So now I'm going back and working in the translation of the Quran, which I started a while ago, because many of you keep asking me why you don't do it, why you don't do it. So I decided to finish it. So now I'm back to work in the Quran translation. And not only that, once of you asked me why we don't have a Quran translation according to the Revelation, which means the original way. So I'm going to do the Quran, which is going to be the first time a Quran translated in such a way which is according to Revelation as Muhammad claimed, which means we start from chapter 96 to be the first chapter as it is shows up in Islamic source. So the Muslim they stop me, but you cannot stop me, because if I don't go live on air, I will be doing something else. It's going to be even more harmful to the cult of Islam. So don't try me, Muslims, don't try me. Now I'm not going to stay long, because as I said, I decided to finish this book. As you see in front of us, this is a picture of women, makeup, perfume. You see, one of the things about Islam is the hypocrisy of Muhammad. Muhammad is a man who blamed the women for everything, but he don't mind to have a lot of them. The woman is the devil, the woman is the ugly, the woman, she come in the image of in the shape of a devil, and she retreat in the image of the devil. But yet he have 13 of them, and not only that, he made verses that Allah said to him, take as many as you wish of them. Any woman she can give herself to you. So the woman who is in the shape of the devil, as we see in the hadith, just to refresh the memory of some people, just to be sure that we are not making things up. Muhammad, he don't mind to look at the women, enjoy their body, getting horny, and yet he blamed the women for making him excited. And then when a woman she walked by, he could not handle himself, and obviously he is looking a very dirty way, because looking at a woman will not make you horny unless you are thinking about it. And you know, we men, we know what we are talking about. You know, we will not, you know, if you see a woman in the street, why she is going to make you excited sexually unless you are thinking about her sexually. Let us say you have a sister, she is beautiful. Are you going to be excited to see her sexually? No. Why? Because she's your sister, supposedly, right? So you get excited because you think about someone is possible to be someone you enjoy looking at. And this is a prophet of God who is supposedly a decent man, who is a man of God. He is not me or you. This is a prophet. And yet the Muslim even they claim that he is the best of mankind, which means he have the best morality, he have the best character, he have the best ethic. But I never saw any good in the ethic of Muhammad. And as you see here, a woman she was walking by, Muhammad, he go and get horny after he look, stare at the woman, staring at her, you know, body parts. The woman, she did nothing wrong. She's not wearing a bikini. She's wearing Islamic clothes and wearing in front of him, and that still did not prevent Muhammad from being a horny man. Now here we see that the stupidity of the burqa, that a burqa did not prevent a man from thinking of women. Maybe it's going to do the opposite. I remember once, this was a year ago or 2 years ago, I was in the beach swimming, and then a man, he came and his wife were in a burqa. And actually when I swim, I like to be far away from everybody, you know. I take a side where it's not busy. And this is why this Abdul, he decided to come to the side where I am. So he and his wife, she's wearing a burqa. They jump in the water, and he got close to me, and then when he got close to me, he said, please, can you keep a distance? I said to him, you are the one who came here, you keep a distance. I am here before you, so why you don't keep a distance yourself? Why you came here? Did you see me here before you? The Abdul get upset, and he ordered his wife, he spoke to her like a goat, and he ordered her to get out. But when she got out, now the burqa, she's wearing nothing underneath, you can see every single details in her body, the fabric stuck in her body as it is a tissue. And you know what I'm talking about, so you can see everything, you know. Yes, she is wearing a burqa, but the fact the burqa never stop somebody from thinking about a woman in a disgusting way or a dirty way. And actually, burqa increased desire for women. Why? Because you became more curious to see what is underneath of this thing. This is why, you know, in Islamic countries where more burqa exists, more crime, sexual crime exist too, because you want to see what is underneath. And when you take what is underneath, you get disgusted and you run away. So the burqa actually is a very good thing for many women in Islamic countries, especially those who they are not good looking, because in the street everybody look the same, you know. So a man, he chase her, he want to talk to her, he feel in love, she speak to him, she's beautiful, etc. It's like internet stuff where the man, he claimed that he is 7 foot tall and he is etc. What is your color of your eyes? Blue eyes. How tall are you? 8 foot, you know. And what about you? Oh, I am etc. The women, she start describing someone she never even, you know, imagined to be. So internet lies, but the burqa is exactly the same. There's a guy, actually, I know his story, and this is a real story, not like Sahih Bukhari, where the man, he married a woman, he go to her family, he asked for a woman to marry her, and they gave him her sister. So when they went there, he opened the burqa and he found different product, you know, and for sure there is a return policy. So burqa never been something for good. It was the opposite. It make society more corrupt. Women, they can do cheat and nobody even knows. They can go. I mean, even if you see your wife walking with somebody in the street, but she's wearing burqa, how you will know this is your wife? You will not know. You will not know. It doesn't matter who is she. You will never know who is she, and you don't have the. You don't even can, like, you cannot ask her to show me your face. So this is why in the Bible, in the Old Testament, you will see that there's a story about a woman. They thought she is a whore because she was wearing a burqa. Why? In the old days, women who do prostitution, they cover their face because this is the only way to hide their identity, and nobody will, you know, will go after them in the street. Now here, in front of us, we see Muhammad seeing a woman wearing burqa, yet he is excited. He go to his wife, and look, he claimed that women, they advance and retire in the shape of the devil. But this is not the only issue. We go back to the image. As you see in front of us, we have perfume. Now, many of you will say to himself, I mean, what does have to do with Islam? Muhammad, he did not leave anything. He did not put his nose in it. So imagine Muhammad, he said that if a woman, she wear a perfume, and that perfume is not only inside her door, which means inside the house, and if she wore a perfume and she go out in the street, she is a whore. As simple as that. A woman wearing a perfume in the street, she is a whore. Let us see the reference. Hold on. Read carefully with me. The Messenger of Allah said, any woman who puts a perfume, which means on her, then passes by people so that they can smell her fragrance, she is an adulteress. Just for doing that. If we ask the Muslims, can a Muslim man wear a perfume in front of the people? They say yes. Do the Prophet Muhammad, he wear a perfume? They say yes. So how come if the women, she wear a perfume, she is a whore, but if a man, he wear a perfume, he's okay? If you are saying to me that a man can be tempted by the perfume, well, don't the women get tempted too by perfume? So you're assuming that always the women is the guilty, and the women she is the evil, and when she put the perfume, she is trying to tempt somebody and seduce him. But when a man, you see the man, he can show his face. Why women they cannot be tempted by a face of a man or a look of a man? Who told you that? Why we don't order the man to cover with burqa too? What is the logic of the burqa? If the logic is that men get tempted by seeing women, well, women get tempted by seeing men. If the perfume will tempt a man, well, a perfume will tempt a woman. So why Muhammad, he himself, he enjoy, and look what he said in the hadith. He said that Allah gave him a joy. The best of what joys he have is the joy of women and perfume. Allah Messenger said, women and perfume have been made dear to me. Okay, this guy, he have no shame, he's not shy to say, well, this and this is my best thing in this, in you know, like in this dunya, which mean in this world. So why Muhammad can go and wear his perfume and women they can smell it? Why women they can offer themselves? Can a woman offer herself to different man except Muhammad, or only to Muhammad? So you will see here the hypocrisy of this cult, how disgusting it is. Everything is upside down. If the women she have some perfume, she is a whore. But remember, Muhammad, he have no problem that women she is renting herself for sex for one night stand, and she is not a whore. But if you have a perfume, you are a whore. So actually there's a hadith, Muhammad, he said, if a woman she have a perfume, she left her house with perfume, Allah will never forgive her, and she will never go to heaven. Now let me find you the hadith, just to show you we are not making things up. You know, because the Muslims, they might say, oh, this is not true, what this guy is saying. I don't like to say something unless I can prove it. Let me search for the hadith and trying to find it. So just by having a perfume, you will not be able to go and attend heaven, which means you are cursed forever, and this is your crime. You see it? Why? Why Muhammad? Why the Muslim men they can go out the house with perfume? Why the man he can? Why Muhammad he color his hair? But if the woman she do so, Allah curse her. Why Muhammad he ordered them to trim their mustache or even to shave their mustache? But if the woman she take hair from her face, Allah will curse her. Do we have any Muslim here to say something about this? As you notice here, this is all proving nothing but deception and corruption of this man. This man, he don't want to say, he don't want to admit that he is the corrupt man. He want to claim the women for corruption, to the point Muhammad he said, if not Eve, no woman will betray her husband. And the funny Muhammad, he claimed that he don't believe in the original sin, but he have no problem to blame the sin of every human being on women going back to Eve, which means if today if a man he do something wrong, it is the women who betray, and this woman betraying because she is the same as Eve. If not Eve, so all the women in the world they follow the example of Eve. Eve is the best example of corruption. So you notice here how Islam focused very much on putting the women down, making her look always like a whore. She is the devil, she is the ugly, she is the disgusting. And yet Muhammad in the heaven, he will give you each one of you at least 72 women just for sex. But they are the devil. The same as the wine. The wine is made by the devil, but yet in the heaven he will have a river of wine for you. So in different hadith. Let us see if we can find the other one, the one we told you about. She will not go to heaven. Yeah, I think we saw it. Yeah, the Messenger of Allah said, any woman who has perfumed with incense should not attend Isha the later with us. This is a stupid translation. I mean, Muslims, when they translate, it's the most stupid translation. I mean, why are you adding words there in Arabic? Isn't it this is supposed to be translation? So how somebody will know what Isha mean now? And this is not about having the Isha, you idiot. This is about the end of the time, not later with us. This is not about later with us. Stupid translation. This is about the judgment day. Asha'ul akhirah, not later. Al-akhirah. I mean, when the Muslim translate, their translation not only funny, it's stupid. This is why I want to finish the Quran translation, so it's going to be ready soon. So the women, she will not attend with us. What Aisha? You know, when you remember when Muhammad, he said, when the Muslims, they go to the heaven, Allah will feed them, and especially the men, he will feed them from the liver of the whale. And I think many of you knows already why Allah will give them the liver of the whale, because that will give them extra power for sex. The Arab believed, I forgot what the name in English. I spoke about it in my book, Sex and Allah. You can check it out. There is a special hormone in the whale, or even in the deer, exists in the deer. So that hormone have a very nice smell, and it is natural body production by the male to seduce the female. This is for the animals. So this is why this part, they call it ambar, actually ambar in Arabic. Let us see what ambar will turn into in English. Hold on. I think they call it ambar in English. Ambar. Yeah, I think it's called amber. So when it's a sexual hormone, and it's very expensive. So when you go when you go to heaven, Allah will provide you with this amber. I'm trying to find the English word. I think it was amber in English. It's the same almost, because I think this is not even an Arabic word anyway. No. Anyway, so the Muslims, when they go to heaven, Allah will prepare them in a special way to be very, very strong in sex. And if you remember, Muhammad, he promised them that when you go there, Allah will give you a penis will never go sleep. And how he can do that? Simply by the food they will eat, which is amber and the liver of the whale. This is why when a Jewish man, he asked Muhammad, what is the meal? What is the first meal people they enter heaven is going to be? Muhammad, he said to him, the kidney of the whale. We find it here. The Jewish on that prophet recite the verse, okay, and then it says, okay, okay, what is the first meal? So he asked him, what is the first meal people of paradise they will eat? Look what Muhammad he said. For the first meal for the people of heaven, of paradise, it will be the cowdet. Is that a correct translation? The liver is cowdet, the liver. I'm not sure. I don't know what this word mean in English. It should be the liver if the translation is accurate. So the first actually here it says the fish liver. Here we go. I extra in front of us. I extra loop of the fish liver. See it? So you notice that this religion, your reward is women, your heaven is about women, is about sex, is about vagina, but women are the most discriminated person in this cult. A man, he can have 4 of them, but yet they are the devil. So we can have 4 devil. Women are evil, but Muhammad, he have 13 wives, plus God knows how many hundreds of sex slaves. Women are disgusting, but Muhammad, he liked 2 things in this earth: women and perfume. I mean, what kind of hypocrisy this cult is? The women, she cannot wear a perfume because the second she do so, she became a whore. She is an adulteress. But Muhammad, he have no problem if he wear a perfume and he tempt women. Because if the perfume, the problem with it, if a woman she wear it, she is tempting men, then why the man can tempt women? This is an Islamic website. They are asking if a woman she is wearing perfume and she go out with her husband, they say there's no problem with that. But if she's alone, look what it says: putting on perfume and going out with the aim of letting non-muhram. Non-muhram, this is what's stupid about Muslim translation again. Non-muhram, muhram mean a male who is from your family, is either your husband, your brother, your father. That is called him muhram. So if non-muhram go out, which means none of your family, men smell it, that is a major sin in Islam. Do you see it? This is haram. This is a major sin. So having sex with the children is not major sin. Doing breastfeeding for adult is not major sin. Doing muta is not major sin. Multiplying your wives is not major sin, with no limit, by the way, because they say to you 4 wives. This is a lie. 4 wives you can have in the same time, but there is no limit. You can divorce every day, new wives, and marry new wives. So perfume, having perfume is a sin, will make you a whore, as we showed you in the hadith. So how we can say that this religion is religion of ethic? Is that ethical? Is that really what make an ethic? Is that what going to establish ethic? Obviously, the founder of Islam do not know even what ethic mean. Can you see the screen, guys? Okay. So if this is ethic, this is stupid. Muhammad having verses saying any woman she want to give her private part to him is ethical. Muhammad coloring his hair red is ethical. Women, they take hair from their face is not ethical. That will make Allah angry. Why Allah will be angry if a woman she take hair from her face? It was narrated from Ibn Abu Musa that the Prophet said, if a woman put a perfume and passes by the people so they can smell it, smell her fragrance, then she is such and such. You see, this is a false translation. He did not say such and such. He said she is a whore. She is a whore and a whore. She is an adulteress. Means because she exposed to zina. Oh, by wearing perfume, you are exposed to adultery. Marrying a woman for one night stand, or you know, the Muslim Sunni, if you have my book Sex and Allah, you will see how many kind of marriage they have. None of them is marriage. How many of you have a Sex and Allah book? If you have it from the beginning, from volume number 1, you will see there is marriages before Islam and there is marriages after Islam. And you will notice that marriages before Islam, Arab are very I mean, it's very open society, but after Islam nothing changed. It's the same. All what they do, they change the definition and they change the name and they change the rules, but it's the same. Because still you can have before Islam, women she can have more than one husband in the same time. Before, after Islam, the man can have many more than wife in the same time, but it's the same. What is different? Why it's okay for a man to have many wives, but it's not okay for the woman to have many husbands? I mean, what is the logic? They say to you the logic is we want to know who is the father. Well, today we can know who is the father easy. A little test with the DNA, we can know. It's very easy. And you will notice in Arabia before Islam, when the woman she get pregnant from multiple men, which means she have up to 10 husbands. 10 husbands, imagine. She choose who is the father. She say, this is your son. And whatever she choose, he accept. This is the rules. So the problem is solved. So this is not, there's no ethic here. You see, when God he created Adam, he created one Adam, one Eve. The Muslim, they will say to you, do you know how many women David he have? Who told you that David he was doing what God told him? Show me where he said to him, go and marry as many as you wish. David was a sinner. He cried to God asking for forgiveness. He was doing what kings do with all their corruption and bad ethic. Do you think David is, we Christian, we don't believe, same as Muslim, they believe that Muhammad was a amazing man. The Bible teaches us that every man is a sinner except the Lord, the God, who came in a form of a man, but he never commits sin. So you will notice here how the corruption of Islam and how always the corruption is blamed on the women. But in the Muslim Sunni, they have something called zawaj friend. If I go right now, let me search for it in Google. If I search for zawaj friend, let us see. What is zawaj friend? Here we go. You can search yourself. I even search for it in English. Zawaj friend. Zawaj friend mean you go and you find a woman, you want to sleep with her. All right, and you agree to have sex, but she is legally supposed to be your wife. But she is the point of this what called marriage is not marriage, is having sex. You go and rent a hotel, and then you have sex. They have zawaj al-musyar, they have zawaj friend, they have a travel marriage. Like you want to go from New York to Los Angeles, you don't want to take your wife with you. So what do? You arrive in the hotel in Los Angeles or New York, and you say to the hotel, do you have like a girl, she can marry me for 3 days, I will stay here. She come with the suit, like with the reservation. And then you do Islamic contract, but they call it marriage. But the fact, this is not having to do with marriage. So they have muta, still they do muta, but they different. They give it different name. The Sunni, they lie about the Shia. They say only the Shia they practice muta. But the fact, the Muslim, they still practice muta, but they have given it different titles. What is exactly, this is a guy saying, in the Sunni school of thought, there is apparently something called zawaj friend, which is apparently similar to boyfriend girlfriend relationship. So I have a few questions. What is exactly the difference between zawaj friend and misyar? Is that practice accepted in my mainstream Sunni? Are there any other things such this zawaj friend misyar in the Sunni faith? Is this practice as talked about and propagated often, etc.? So this guy is asking question about why the Muslim Sunni, he is look like a Shia. I think he is asking why they do that. Yeah, but anyway, so they have all kind of madness. But perfume will make you, wearing a perfume will make you a whore. But having a contract to sleep with the man in the hotel for 3 or 4 days and getting paid for it is not a prostitution in Islam. But you wearing a perfume, that will make you a whore. Zawaj friend, simply, you don't even live together. You only have, like, you rent a motel room for 2 hours to have sex. So she is your wife only during that time, and they call it zawaj friend. I mean, do you see this cult? You see, they fabricate everything. They say when a Muslim he says we are against adultery, you need to know Islamic adultery definition is different from adultery in Christianity or Judaism. There's no adultery in Islam. All what you need to do adultery in Islam, you have to do it by the rules, because everything is adultery. They don't have marriage. This is why a Muslim man, if he speak to you, if you meet a man, a Muslim man in Facebook or etc., the first time you speak to him, he might ask for your hand to marry you. Anyone, any ladies here encounter that? Right away he want to marry you, especially if you need a green card or a visa or etc. So because you don't care, for him it's just a sex contract. There's nothing called marriage. In 2 seconds he will ask for your leg or your hand. Marry me. Yesterday I was watching a funny video. A guy, he is like 26 and he have a woman, honest to God, she is like 100-year-old, and he was recording himself with her and he is kissing her head and he said, this is my lovely wife. And supposedly she asked him to prove that he really love her and make a video like this, otherwise he would marry her for the papers. So he decided to prove to her that he did not marry her for the paper, so he made this video. All right, obviously, you know, if you see her, you will die laughing. So zawaj friend, misyar, travel marriage, it's like a laptop. Yet a woman, she wear a perfume, she is a whore. Let us see what else. See here, I wish I can play for you those videos, but we cannot. They are talking about zawaj friend. You see the sheikh here. You can search for them. Sunni version of muta. Misyar marriage is a unique Sunni Muslim innovation. Misyar marriage defined as an official. I don't know. Can you read, guys? Is the text clear or so small? Is the text clear or is so small? Let me see if I can make it bigger. The problem, this website, if I make the text bigger, it still doesn't make any difference because I have to zoom out. You can? Okay. So anyway, you can search for those. Like as an example, misyar marriage. What is this stupid misyar marriage? It's the same as muta. It's the same. They just give it different names. All of it is just about sex. So the idea is in Islam that you can do adultery, but just do it as the Prophet said, and you are safe. You want to have sex, you are horny, you want to hire a woman to have sex with you, just do it in a halal way. Nothing more, nothing less. They speak too much about ethic and dignity, and our women are like juries, but in Islamic cultures is the most scary culture ever. I grew up all my life in the Middle East, and I know what it is. If women there, they knew there is a guy, he is single and he have a phone. Like in the old days, we don't have cell phone, as you remember, like cell phone started maybe 1998, 96, I don't remember. But before that, it's only landline. So your name is the yellow pages. And if they knew that this number is for a single guy, even if you are married, they don't care. Your phone number will not stop. Women, they will be calling you. You answer the phone, you will see a woman whispering, sorry, I cannot talk loud. Why? My husband is here. My husband is here. Corruption, adultery, cheating. But the outside look of the society, everybody wearing burqa, everybody have a beard, everybody wearing white clothes, everybody saying inshallah, alhamdulillah, mashallah, etc. But if you go under the table, you will see all the worms by millions. It's upside society. You see, in the West, if a woman she have a boyfriend, she say I have a boyfriend. in Islamic countries, they don't have a boyfriend, they have hundreds. The same woman, she will be dating many because she don't know who is the one who will accept her at the end to marry her, because many of them, to try even to get a husband, not to date, but because the society is a secret society. There's two, the Islamic society have two faces. There's the outside and there's the inside, and the inside is extremely ugly. The outside look like the marble covering the grave. You know how beautiful the marble is? Rich people, they put marble over their grave, but having marble will not change the fact that this is a grave. So we can build a beautiful grave, but the grave is a grave. And this is how the Islamic society is. So when you hear a Muslim sheikh speaking about the Western are adulterous, the Western are disgusting, the Western, they have sex in the street, the Western. If I go right now and search in YouTube, if I type two words, you will go crazy. You will not believe what you will see. If I know that YouTube will not take my video down, I can show you. But I will type for you a word in the text, you can copy it and you can search yourself. I will type the word into text in Arabic. You can search for this word, just one word, just one is enough. You will find millions and millions and millions of videos of Muslim women doing things you cannot believe. But remember, all of them, they are wearing hijab. We have to be honest, they are very conservative, very conservative. Hijab, my friend, we are conservative people. So let us make it simple and clear. A society says, or a religion says, that a woman, she wear a perfume, just by doing that she is a whore. And then we find that everything upside down. The man, he can have a perfume, the man, he can look at women, the man, he can get horny, the man, he can get excited, the man, he can do whatever he want, but the women is the always one to blame. This is a very corrupt society. There's no dignity in this society, and they blame the women for every evil, when the fact Islam making sexuality is a major reason to live. Why I want to pray to God? Why? You know, is that because I want to go and be happy with God? No, I want to have virgins. I want to have the sex. I want to have the women. I want to have the private party he promised me to have, an endless private penis. So Islam made sex the reason to live. In Christianity, the reason to go to heaven, to be with the Lord, for he will provide us happiness we cannot describe. Happiness have nothing to do with our private part and our belly. But in Islam, your happiness is about your stomach, about your penis. The happiness is about you being abusing others. You know, when the Quran says that Allah will give you 80,000 in the interpretation, 80,000 servant, little boy, and they are boys. This one has no translation. Let us see this one. The least of the people of paradise, the least in position, that's the bad ones, with 80,000 servants and 72 wives. So look at this. If you ask the Muslims what is the servants, they will say to you they are boys. The Quran described them as young youth who they are very white, extremely white, and they will not bleed. Okay, so I will have 80,000 little child, little boy who is very white like pearls, and obviously he is there for sex too, because the Muslims, if you remember, we have many callers before, and the Muslims, all of them agree, not one even did not, that in heaven, yes, you can have sex with anything you want, even your mother, your sister, the children, doesn't matter. You remember? So you will have 80,000. Now what kind of God, in order, because I did obey him by bowing down to him, he will give me the opportunity to abuse 80,000 little child for eternity. 80,000. Islam heaven enjoy abuse of children and abuse of women. Here he says, this is, by the way, remember, those are the lowest, this is the least, this is the bad Muslims, those are not the good Muslims. They will get this. There's 100 rank in Islam, so this is rank, the lowest rank. 80,000 boy, and then 72 women who they will be your sex slave, women you never met, women which Allah created just for sex. And what make it more ugly, Muhammad, he claimed that those women, Allah will take jealousy from their heart, which means they will be literally sex toys. They have no jealousy, they have no emotion, they are just there to take off their panty. Actually, they have no panty at all, and they are women they are so white to the point you can see their bones, because Muhammad was racist and he knew the Arab, they like white women, so he exaggerated about how white they are. So he said that those women, they will be white to the point we can see the marrow of their bones. As you see in front of you in the hadith. So those women, you will see, they will be so pure, transparent. By the way, it's not about being pure. They will be so white. They are so beautiful to the point you can see the marrow of their bones and their legs through their flesh. So this religion not only put the women as a sex toy, not only make it as just a reward for sex, not only it make it like a machine just to enjoy and to throw, and like it's like you are a man who have a remote control controlling everybody around you. You have 80,000 little child to satisfy you. You have a lot of women who they are made just for sex. And by the way, all those women, they have one name, Hur. All of them, they have one voice, they have one look, one face, and they have one height, and they have one shape, which is very stupid, because what the point of sleeping with 1,000 women if all of them they look the same? I mean, that's it. One of them is the same. They have exactly, it's exactly the same woman. So Islam teach you and encourage you to be an abuser of children and women, and make you a person who worship vagina, not God. What is the purpose of serving Allah? Is the vagina, is not obeying Allah. I want to get the reward. What about Allah don't mention the vagina, and let us see how many of them they will stay as a Muslim. Then after they go there, give them the reward, which is surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? If Muhammad did not mean by mentioning the vagina and the size of the penis and the power of the penis is not important, why you mention it? Make it a surprise for them, no problem. You want to make them have an endless penis, okay, give them that. But when they go there, but not now. If you mention that now, there's many people, they will go to Islam because they are perverted, and this is exactly the purpose. The purpose is to tempt you with sexuality so you can blind. You see, when you are under temptation, you don't calculate your consequence and you don't think. You are just tempted now. When you are under the influence of temptation, you don't mind to put a suicide belt and explode yourself between the bunch of people, because now you want to go to heaven. The guy, he told you, the second Muhammad, he said, the second your first drop of a blood came out from your body, you are already in heaven. This is what he told them. A person who is dying, the second his blood he started bleeding, he is now going to heaven. So everybody want to die. Why those poor people want to stay in this earth? To get what? To go to work? To work all day to get a few dollars in their pocket? What about I die now, I kill the infidels, and then Allah will take me to heaven? And this is what it's called, the human sacrifice. You see, the Muslim, they lie. They say Christianity believe in a human sacrifice. That's a lie. Human sacrifice, if I sacrifice somebody, as simple as that. If I say, okay, we will bring you a guy, we will kill him so God will be happy. This is not the story in Christianity. In Christianity, Jesus, he said, nobody can take myself from me. I lay down myself. So nobody force him. which means I am not the one who sacrifice him, and it's not a part of belief that you sacrifice somebody to God, and this body is one of us. Jesus is not one of us. Jesus for us is God himself. So what the sacrifice is speaking about, that Jesus, because he loves us, he knew they will kill him, yet he don't mind that such a crucifixion will happen. Extreme love. So in Christianity, God himself, he sacrificed himself. It's not sacrificing of a human being. In Islam, you have to kill so Allah will get happy. This is a human sacrifice. Why, if I kill infidels, Allah will be happy? Because he need a human sacrifice. He enjoy blood shade. Why God don't do that? If Allah is God, why he don't go and kill the infidels? Why he needed to fight for him and kill for him, and that will make him happy? What about he make himself happy? The Quran confirm everything we say. The Quran says, قاتلوهم يعذبهم الله بأيديكم. Fight them, Allah he torture them by your hands. Do you see it? Chapter 9 verse number 14. Kill them and torture them. First translation, by the way, here it says يعذبهم, not punish them. Allah will torture them by your hands. Allah will torture them. Allah he enjoy the torture. And that because Allah is a fake God. Because if Allah is a true God, why he need a poor Abdul like you to die for him, do a human sacrifice, blood sacrifice, so he enjoy his meal in the heaven? What about he kill us? As long he is God, he's almighty, he's powerful. Do he need you to fight for him and kill us? So Muhammad, he put in the mind of those people that Allah he ordered you to kill them because he punished you by your hands. This is why you see in different verse in the Quran it says وَمَا رَمَيْتُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. You will see every single member of ISIS or Al-Qaeda or terrorist in Syria or in Iraq repeating this verse before he slaughters somebody. Always before they slaughter somebody, they say, we did not, because Allah told them in the Quran chapter 8 verse number 17, you Muslim, you slew them not, but Allah he slew them. So a Muslim, when he put his knife, a terrorist, he put his knife in the neck of somebody and he slaughter him, he repeat that exact verse. وَمَا رَمَيْتُ وَمَا رَمَيْتُ إِذْ رَمَيْتُ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. I did not throw my arrow, I did not slaughter you, but Allah he slaughter you. And Muhammad he made this verse for them just to make them feel comfortable, for free of guilt. So you slaughters thousands of people, no problem. It's not you who killed them, it's Allah. Don't worry about it. It's not you who killed them, it's Allah who killed them. And this is why you see every day in the news. I mean, can you find one day you don't see an explosion, terrorist attack somewhere in the world? Not a single day. For all of them, they want to go to heaven and get the vagina. This is why I say Islam is nothing but the religion of vagina. Have nothing to do with God, have nothing to do with ethic, have nothing to do with morality, have to do only with sexuality. All the purpose of it, Muhammad he used the vagina to tempt men to kill for him, and he will be victorious. And now the cult continue. Muhammad is dead and he got what he can get, but now you will be punished because of the cult of Muhammad. The vagina temptation will never end. Every day there's many, you will notice that those who have education, they don't really do suicide bombing. As an example, mostly Osama bin Laden, as an example, he's an engineer, but he don't go and do suicide bombing by himself. The guy, he was hiding between goats and chickens. So he asked his men, the poor ones, to go and do suicide bombing, but he himself, he will not do that. The one now who took after him, Al-Zawahiri, is a doctor, is highly educated, but yet he will not do suicide bombing. He will ask for a poor Abdul to suicide himself, because they themselves, they are not convinced really with Islam. Islam is great for you if you are a leader, because you take advantage of others and you make people die for you. Did you ask yourself why Osama bin Laden, he did not join the 19 when they attacked 9/11? Did you ask yourself why he hid? Why he don't want to die as a hero? Why he don't want to die in the field as a shaheed, as a martyr? As long he is convinced that a martyr is higher than a normal man who die in his chair? Anyway, as I said, today I'm not going to stay long because I want to go back to my books. And as I told you, today I'm working, I'm back working in translation of the Quran, and I hope we will be able to finish it as soon as I can. And this Quran will be the first Quran ever translated according to Revelation. If you do not know what according to Revelation mean, let me show you what does that mean. There is not even a single Quran until now exist according to Revelation. All right. This is the Quran according to Revelation. This is the website, you can search. The Muslims agree that the Quran which is sent by Allah to Muhammad is not the Quran today as revelation order. So the Quran I'm working right now in, the first verse, a chapter, is not going to be chapter Al-Fatiha, is going to be chapter of Al-Alaq, which is today in the Quran today is a chapter 96. Second chapter will be Al-Qalam, Al-Muzammil, Al-Mudaththir, etc. All right, so this is how the chapters will be lined up. It's totally different from the normal Quran which you have or people have in their hand today. All right, so I hope I will be able to finish it, and this is why I decide not to stay many hours, because staying many hours in YouTube is taking really too much of my time, and by the time I'm done I'm exhausted and I don't want to look at the computer no more. So let us hope we will be able. And by the way, the book in the Malay language is going to be out in Amazon maybe in 48 hours, maybe in a week maximum. We are just waiting for the copyright confirmation, and then is going to be published. So those who speak Malay, and some of you said why not in Indonesian? I thought Indonesian people understand Malay language. And why not in Indonesian? Because I don't have somebody translate it to Indonesian. As simple as that, you know. So we will provide books as much we can based on those who help us in translation. So I want to say thank you guys for being here, and I got to go back to work. Please subscribe, download my videos immediately. I will not keep my videos on my channel. So in order to have them later, you might not find them. There's many people download my videos, but maybe they don't download all of it. Maybe they download only the debates. So if you are interested in a video, specific one, you better download it, save it, post it in your channel. You can make it even a private. You don't, if it's up to you. So download, share, and help us in our work. So more and more people, they will be knowledgeable and they will be able to learn. All right. We have somebody wanna call me. Are you a Muslim? The one who wanna call me. The one wanna call me. Are you a Muslim? There's a guy. His name is Luca. Are you a Muslim, Mr. Luca? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim, Luca? If you are a Muslim, I will open Skype for you. See, the second we talk to them, they stop playing. Suddenly they want to call now. Do you want to call me, Luca? So Luca was a hero. The second we mention his name, he go and sleep. He's saying to himself, uh oh, he's talking about me now. Okay, Luca, I'm going to open my Skype for you. Let's see if you are truthful or not. All right, Luca, text me, please. Text me and tell me that you are Luca. Are you there? Luca? Text me. The fraud is only your prophet, my friend, the one who promised you an endless penis. That is a fraud. That is a fraud. If you have the courage, call me. See, Luca is a potato. He don't have a courage to call me. I have a question. Why the Christian don't have the original source? We have thousands of manuscripts, so we have the original. It's you who don't have one manuscript. Secondly, Abdul, potato, why you Muslims don't have the original Bible, brother? Isn't it Allah He sent the Bible? Why you don't ask Allah where is the original Torah, brother? What happened, brother? You think Allah He was asleep, snoring? Somebody stole it, brother? Why you don't ask the same question for yourself? Isn't it this is the book of Allah, brother? Brother, isn't it Allah who sent the Injil and the Torah, brother? But your stupid Allah cannot save one copy, brother. Can't He hide one in His closet, brother? So later, brother can show it to us, brother. Brother, did the person ask me question? And the question we ask a question. Why you cannot tell us the original Torah set of the Bible? And look at them, they don't have the original title. Look who's talking. We have tens of thousands of manuscripts of the Bible. You have zero. We have even the Bible is written in rocks. We have the Bible written by art, mosaic. We have the Bible written in every way, every languages. What do you have? Nothing. What we have reference that the goat ate your Quran. And until now, the goat is wanted. And by the way, if you find the goat, let me know. Huh? As you see in front of us, this is the, according to you, this is the Quran according to revelation. Where is the Quran? Where is your Quran according to revelation? I want to have it. Huh? Where is your Quran according to revelation? You don't have it. They don't have it. What happened? You are talking about the original, but you don't have any original. Even the book of Uthman, you don't have it. Where is the book of Uthman? You don't have it. You don't have the book of Uthman. You don't have the book of Muhammad. You don't have the book of anyone. Simply, you have nothing. As simple as that. What do you have? You know, a Muslim is the same as a camel. He is complaining about a pimple in your back, but he cannot see what he have in his back. Admins, anyone say Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox, ban them immediately. Those are Muslims. Anyone who say Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox, ban them. Those are Muslim playing games. They try to make some city people to fight. Yeah, Raja, you have to prove it. It's you who have many gods. You have only one God. Your name, his name is Muhammad. You have only one God. His name is Muhammad. Prove me wrong. Now, who is the Muslim when I call me? You are the one who believe in the Trinity. If I type the word tree now in the Hadith or in the Quran, we'll find everything in Islam is based on the Trinity. Muhammad, Jibreel, and Allah. What is Islam? Muhammad never spoke to Allah. Allah never spoke to Muhammad. You have Muhammad, Jibreel, and Allah. Prove me wrong. What do you say when you start your prayer? In the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, 3 names. How many names for Allah have? 99, which is the multiply of number 3. When you do ablution, what do? You have to wash it 3 times. And you are talking about the Trinity. You are the one who follows the Trinity. Everything in Islam is based on the Trinity. Even your prophet, when he say Assalamu alaikum, he say it 3 times. Obviously he have a mental illness. Before you have intercourse with your wife, you have to say the name of Allah 3 times. Huh? Are you there, Abdul? Anyone want to call? Luca, he want to debate me, normal academic. The guy, he don't even know his prophet name correctly, and he want to do academic debate. See, guys, we debate academic. Let me show you the academic debate, you donkey. You see, I just used the donkey because this is satisfy the academic terms and conditions. Look what your prophet he said about academic debate. Do you want to see the academic debate according to Islam? Let me show you. When you speak about academic, how come you don't ask your prophet to be academic? This is chapter 3, verse number 61. When the Christians they came to debate him, he said, bring your wives, I bring my wives, bring your children, I bring my children, bring your goat, I bring my goat, and let us curse Allah, ask Allah to curse the one is lying. This is an academic debate according to Islam. Do you see it? Abdul, do you see it? Have you ever heard of a debate like this? Bring your laptop, I bring my laptop, bring your car, I bring my car, bring your goat, I bring my car, bring I goat, bring your donkey, I bring my donkey, bring your Abdullah, I bring my Abdullah, bring your wives, I bring my wives, I bring your children, I bring my children, bring your niece, I bring my niece, bring your nephew, I bring my nephew, bring your cousins, I bring my cousins, bring yourself, I bring myself, and the most important, he forgot to bring himself. I mean, this is very good. Look, he did not forget to say bring yourself too. It's going to be horrible if you say not all of those are coming but not yet you. And this is a debate. This is academic debate according to Islam. And now let us do it in Islamic way. Your turn, Christian Prince. May Allah cut my nose if I'm lying. Your turn. May Allah make my shorten if I'm lying. Okay, your turn. May Allah hit me in my if I'm lying. Your turn. But this is a debate. This is a coward. He have no answer. He's trying to run away from debating them. And Abdul talking about academic debate. Why you don't ask your God Allah to be smart a little bit when he speak about debate? Yeah, Facebook chat is possible. Anyway, just ignore him. He's a kid. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. As I said, I'm not going to stay long today. Please download the video, share it around. And if there is a Muslim, he is serious, he claimed to be a sheikh or etc. He can contact me in Skype. All of you, you know my Skype. And we will be happy to take him to Allah. Because debating Christian Prince, by the way, will increase the size, your size. You know what I'm talking about. And Allah will give you extra vagina. So, I mean, you will win anyway. Just debating me. Just by talking to me, Allah will bless you, brother. What do you want more in life more than this? I mean, what is the existence of a human being in Islam more than this? If I am wrong, prove me wrong. The whole Islam is about this. You go to heaven, Allah will make your penis will never sleep. You go to heaven, Allah will give you 80,000 little boys for sex. You go to heaven, Allah will give you the lowest, the least of people in paradise position is with 80,000 little boys. 80,000. Why? In the heaven of Allah, according to Islam, your clothes will never get dirty. They will never be wrinkled. They will never be ruined. You will never do poo-poo. You will never take a shower. You will never stink. You will never have a pee. And if you wish, the food is going to be in the front of you before you move. So what the servant for? Any Muslim can tell me? You look at the sky, you see a bird, the bird right away will be in your dish if you wish it. So what and there's no garbage. There's no dishes to wash. So what the servants for? It's for sex. It's just a pure sex religion. Nothing more, nothing less. Somebody saying, show us how authentic this is a da'if, my friend. This is da'if. But did you hear a Sheikh Hamza? He said the argument of weak hadith is weak argument. Guys, did you hear that video? The Muslim, they say to you, oh, show us if this is authentic or not. You say da'if. This is Jami' al-Turmudi. This is Sahih book. The books of Sahih are 6. So how it can be Sahih book and then it's da'if? But even if it is da'if, it is authentic, because even da'if is accepted. It's not rejected. There is something is called fabricated hadith that is rejected. Da'if, as long as it have a rank of da'if, its mean is accepted. So only donkeys, they play the game of da'if. You can go right now and search in YouTube where your brother Hamza, he says to you, explain to the donkeys that da'if hadith is accepted. And not only that, he says that da'if hadith is a weak argument. Weak hadith is a weak argument. You see it? Just search for the hadith. It's all over. Weak hadith is a weak argument. When an idiot he says this is a weak hadith, he is giving a weak argument, because weak hadith simply it accepted. This is why it's called weak. It pass. So they are like a copy paste. Somebody heard to say weak hadith. Weak hadith, brother. Anything weak hadith. Weak hadith is accepted, you stupid. It's mean it's illegitimate. It doesn't mean it is rejected. Anyway, love her. But you know, they are desperate. They are trying to find a way to run away from what is written in their books. So anything you say to them, they say to you right away, it's weak. Let me tell you, your Islam is weak, your God is weak, your Allah is weak, and your Muhammad is weak. And to the point, Islam is based. And look, by the way, by saying there's a weak hadith or something rejected, they claim that's mean Islam is not exist, because Islam is based on two, Quran and Sunnah. So if the Sunnah is not pure, that's mean Quran cannot be pure. If Quran is the only source of Islam, and then the Muslims they say Quran is preserved, then we can say okay, Islam being preserved. But we find later that the Quran is not preserved and the hadith is not. But Islam is based on two, and actually 80% of Islam, or maybe more, is based on the hadith, not in the Quran. So by the second you say to me that hadith is not accepted, it's mean you are saying to me Islam is corrupt and we cannot trust anything about it. All right. Zakir Hussein says he want to challenge you. I know he is watching. Can you please call him? Who is Zakir Hussein? How I can call him? Let him say hi to me. This guy Zakir Hussein. How I know him? I mean, you are saying to me, call him. What? How I will find his name? He let him call me. Zakir Hussein, you want to call me my friend? What is Zakir Hussein? Who of you is Zakir Hussein? Where are you? He is dead now. Well, I'm not going to wait for him until tomorrow. I'm leaving soon. So if you want to call, he can call me. Are you there, Zakir Hussein? Well, we have somebody, he's saying, I was a Muslim, thanks to you, I left Islam. Well, thanks to the Lord, my friend. If you want to call me and you want to ask me something about Christianity, the person who said he just left Islam, let me share your text in the, but I will not share your name. Anyway, there's no name here. I was a Muslim, but thanks to you, I have left Islam. I'm so happy for you, my friend. And I hope you will accept Jesus soon as your savior. Any Muslim? Yeah, we have thousands and thousands of people leave Islam after watching videos, and you know, like God knows how many. And how I know? Like if you don't say, I will not know. But for sure, there's the number is so huge, and Islam is collapsing left and right. Anyway, Muslims, they don't dare to call me. They learned their lesson. Any Abdul? All right, look like there's no Abdul in the bushes. And some people, they are sending me in Skype images. They got my books. This is one of my books. I hope you guys like it. Okay. We have another guy. His name is Muhammad. He left Islam too. He just sent me this message now. I am also want to say thank you for showing me the truth, and now I believe in Jesus as my savior. Wonderful, my friend. Happy for you. Happy to see more and more of you leaving Islam and accepting the Messiah, and you know, coming to Christ. That's wonderful. Any Muslim, you see, Muslims, if you don't defend Islam, a lot of Muslims leave Islam because of my videos. You like it or not? A lot. You cannot believe it. Actually, in the last 2 months, I have no idea how many people they contacted me and they said we left Islam. You will not believe it. It's like, you know, suddenly you open a dam of water and the water come. Look like maybe we have a Muslim here to see. Hello?
Yes, you can hear me.
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Yeah, okay. I want to ask you a question about Christianity.
Yes, but you're a Muslim, right?
Yes, I'm Muslim.
Okay, you want to ask me about what? Go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask you, do you serve Jesus?
Yes, I do. What about you? You
Yeah,
serve?
okay.
Do you serve Jesus
Yeah,
or
okay.
Allah?
Look, I serve Allah.
Who is Allah? Who is Allah?
You serve a man.
Okay, who is Allah? Who is Allah?
It's the creator.
How you know he's a creator? Do you have a proof that he's a creator? Your Allah is a man.
Is also the creator.
Okay, hold on. Jesus is a creator too. Okay, hold on. Jesus in the Quran is a creator. Isn't it the Quran says that Jesus created from the bird, from the mother bird?
What you mean?
The Quran says that Jesus created from the mother bird. Yes or no?
No. Jesus is not God. He is a messenger.
No. I asked you who is your God. Listen. I asked you who is your God. You said the creator, but the Quran says that Allah.
No, Jesus is not God. It says in your own Bible.
But you are the one who said to me, hold on. You are the one who, listen to me. You are the one who said to me, I asked you who is your God. You said the creator, but Jesus in the Quran, he's a creator too.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
No. Why you want to change the topic? You open a topic. Let's finish, my friend. And same time. Hold on. Same time. You Muslims believe in how many creators you believe?
Look, you said you believe Jesus is God.
Yes.
Okay, you serve Jesus. Yes. Yeah. Okay. The Bible says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. In Matthew 20:28.
Okay.
Now, why do you say you serve Jesus when the Bible says don't?
Well, because Jesus, he said in the same chapter, if you want to be my follower, you have to serve. To be the master, you have to be the servant. So for him, read the verses before it, my friend. Don't take the things out of context. You know the stupid game. So he told them, if you want to be the first, you have to be the last. If you want to be the first, if you want to be like me, I am your master, I'm your Lord. If you want to be like me, then you have to serve. I came to serve us. Let me ask you, when Allah he provide you with wine in the heaven, who is the one serving the wine to you? Is it Allah or you?
It's not me. It can be servants.
No. But who is the one who provide you the wine?
It can be young boys.
No. Who is the one who provided the boy? You just said young boy, right? Okay, perverted cult. Now I'm asking you, who is the one who provided the wine? Who is the one who made the wine for you?
How do we get into?
Who is the one who made the wine? Please don't change topic. Who is the one who will make the wine for you?
The wine, there's no alcohol in it.
This is not the question. Yeah, it's a wine, but there's no alcohol, guys. This is not the question. Who is the one who will make the wine for you?
Wine, it can be there in gender. It can be.
This is not the question. Who is the one who made the wine for you, my friend? The question is very simple. Who is the one who will make the wine for you?
What is the point?
I have a point to it. Just tell me who is the one who made the wine.
Yeah, okay. You can ask also who will make the honey.
Yeah, the same. Who make the honey? Yes, who make the honey for you there?
Allah makes the honey.
Thank you. That is a service. So you are saying to me how Jesus served, but your God is going to serve you in heaven. He will make wine for you. He will make honey for you. According to you, your God is a cook in heaven. He make honey. He make wine for you. He spent the whole day in the kitchen just cooking for you. What kind of God he is?
You want to talk about wine and all.
See, you are the one change the topic. You are the one who called me to say is how you serve. My friend, you see a Muslim, the second he ask a question, he can't stand for his question. This is the question you ask me. Why you reject Jesus to serve us? Why you reject Jesus to serve us? And look how he served. He washed the feet of his followers, saying you have to be humble. Your God, supposedly he is God, he is the creator, but now right now in heaven, he is soft in the skin of women for you, so you have sex with them.
Okay, let me say something. Your God in the Bible, he says in the Bible, I can of my own self do nothing. I can do nothing. Is this God?
Okay. What in the same chapter he says too that he is the one who created everything. So you choose whatever you like. He's saying to them, from my own, I am me, the man in front of you. He can do nothing. So I am not the man. The man who is doing this is God. So we Christians, we believe in God who came to us as a man. The form of the man can do nothing, but God in the man, he can do everything. So he's saying, in the same time, they said to him, why you don't show us the Father? Show us the Father. He said to them, I am with you all this time and you do not recognize me? The one who saw me, he saw the Father. Yes or no?
No, no.
What? No, no, no. It's not up to you. Now let me ask you a question. How your God Allah look like?
Allah, no one knows.
No, your prophet, you describe him.
No, no. Now I know what you're trying to do. Now you want to say Allah has 2 hands and stuff. Allah, you want to say all this stuff.
I am not saying that. Your prophet, he described him as a short man with big ass.
No, no, no.
Okay, read the hadith for me. It's on the screen. Read the hadith.
No, no.
Okay, read the hadith. My
like
friend, read the hadith. Read the hadith. It's in front of you, and this is Sahih hadith.
You like to talk about.
My friend, read the hadith. This is your prophet saying so, not me. Don't change the topic. You reject Jesus as a man, but your God Allah is a man.
No, you always talk about sex and all this stuff. But
I am not talking about sex now. Your prophet, he said that my friend, I'm not talking about sex now. By the way, I'm not the one talking about sex. It's your prophet. When are you saying to me the one who talk about sex is a filthy guy?
Hello.
Are you saying that?
Your God was 9 months inside of a woman.
Okay.
Out of a pussy.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Don't use bad language. But let me ask you: as long my God, okay, as long my God, he was as you claim. So why your Quran says that Jesus is holy? Hold on. Jesus, you see, you are don't play coward now. As long Jesus is born of a vagina as you claim, why the Quran says he's holy?
What?
Why the Quran says Jesus is holy if he is born of a vagina?
Jesus is not holy.
So okay, so you are saying to me the Quran is lying?
No. The Bible always says.
Okay, here we go. Show me. Okay, here we go. The Quran in front of you. Read the verse for me. Chapter 19, verse number 19. Why you are lying?
What is this?
Read it. Here we go on the screen. It's in the screen.
Yeah. Okay. 2 seconds.
Chapter 19, verse number 19. Miracle. It's a miracle number 19, brother.
Can you zoom out a little bit?
Yeah. Here we go. Does it say that he is a holy son?
This number 19, yes? It says, he said, nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord.
Yeah, this is the angel, Abdul. This is the angel, supposedly. This is not about Jesus.
Just prove my point right here. I'm only a messenger.
Abdul, don't be stupid. This is the angel talking now, not Jesus. Don't be a donkey. The angel saying, I am a messenger, speaking to Mary. Stop being stupid. It's not Jesus speaking now. It's the angel saying to Mary. You see how stupid you are? You don't even know what is in your Quran.
Which verse you showing this from? Is from the Quran or what?
No, this is Yellow Pages.
Allah has no son.
This is my question. You see, don't change the topic. You are the one who said to me that Jesus is born of a vagina and he is not holy. Your Quran says Jesus is holy. So which one of you is a stupid? You or your God?
Which verse is this?
I told you, chapter 19, verse 19. How many times I need to let me repeat for you? Chapter 19, verse number 19. Chapter 19, verse number 19. Chapter 19, verse number 19. Chapter 19, verse number. Chapter 19, verse number 19. And I'm sure after 2 minutes you will ask me which verse is that.
Chapter 19, verse 19. Huh? 2 seconds. The Quran clearly says, look, you have found this translation where it says holy son.
So
the Quran says Allah has no son nor any part.
Don't change topic. Don't change topic. Allah have no son, but okay, hold on. Okay, you know. So now we agree that Jesus is holy. Yes or no?
What?
Do you agree that Jesus is holy? Yes or no?
No.
Prove me wrong. Give me a proof. Okay, hold on. It's a challenge in the front of everybody. Show me one place in the whole Islamic book says Jesus is not holy.
You're twisting the words. It's not a holy son.
I am not. This is your Islamic website. This is your Islamic translation. And now I challenge you to show me one Islamic book saying that Jesus was a sinner.
No, this one is a lie. This one is a lie.
This is a lie. So Allah is lying. Allah is lying.
No. It says a pure boy.
Oh, so what the pure mean? You just said to me that he is born of a vagina. How he can be born of a vagina and he's pure?
He's not pure in the sense that his body, there is some things on it. The baby itself is pure. It's hard.
Is your prophet pure?
Of course, yes.
Okay, what if I show you he is not? What you will do? You promise me you open the camera and do the monkey dance in front of everybody?
No, it's not funny.
Okay, well here we go. I can show you from the Quran. Are you going to say to me the Quran is lying too?
No, you're playing games. Now we wanna show.
No, hold on. What in front of everybody? If I show you,
wait, look.
if I show you from the Quran, what do you do? Here we go, chapter 84, verse number 2. What do you do?
Ask you one thing, okay?
Don't ask me one thing. I'm asking you. If I show you from the Quran, any translation you wish, your prophet Muhammad was a very filthy sinner, what you would do?
No, you are lying.
Okay, my friend, here we go. A challenge in the front of everybody. What the word them mean? Do you know?
What the word what?
Read with me. This is chapter 48, verse number 2.
I cannot see the screen. There's something covered in it.
The burqa. I have a burqa on the screen. Does it say that may Allah forgive your sin to Muhammad? How he is holy, but Allah will forgive his sin?
Yeah, okay. Look. What is your point right now?
See, don't change the topic. I asked you, is Jesus holy? You said no. I got you busted.
No, Jesus is not holy.
I said to you, no, the Quran saying that. I said to you, is Muhammad holy? You said yes. I got you busted. The Quran says Muhammad is a big fat sinner. Hold on. Does it say there, may Allah forgive you for the past and the coming sin? Yes or no?
Yeah. What is your point?
My point, you said to me that Muhammad is holy. How Muhammad is holy, but he is a big time sinner?
No, look, don't put words in my mouth. We can play this back. I never once said that Muhammad sallallahu.
You said Muhammad is pure, right?
I never said it.
I asked you, you said to me Jesus is pure. I said to you Muhammad is pure. You said yes.
Look.
You said that. Abdul, stop digging for boogers. Answer me. Isn't it you? I asked you, is Jesus? You said to me Jesus is pure. I said to you, okay, is Muhammad pure? You said yes. You said yes. You said yes. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. You said to me you believe in Allah. He is God, correct?
Yes. Allah
okay.
Is God.
Okay.
No God but Allah.
All right. So there's no God but Allah. There's no God but Allah. So how the Quran says that Allah is the best of the creators? How many creators you Muslims have in your religion?
There's one creator, and that is Allah.
So are you saying to me the Quran saying that is a mistake?
No. But the Quran it also says we.
No. This is not the question. When he say he is the best of the creators, is there other creators?
No, there's not another creator.
So why he says I am the best of the creators?
Because Allah is the best of the creators.
But there's no other creators.
No, Allah is the only creator.
So how he say he is the best of the creators?
Okay, if a man he makes an iPhone.
No, this is not a creation.
Is he not a creator?
No, he is not.
iPhone?
No. Creation in the meaning of religion. Abdul. No. Creation in the meaning of religion. The Quran says, who is the one we call the creator? He said, if somebody can create even a fly, he is a creator. Is that correct?
Can you show me on the screen?
If I show you, what you will do?
I will try to answer a question because you're not making any sense right now.
Chapter 22. Also, you're saying to me, Allah don't make sense, guys. Be a witness.
No,
I just said to you, the one who can create a fly. You said to me that does not make sense. Thank you very much. Chapter 22, verse number 73. Allah saying that if somebody can create a fly, you worship him then.
No one can create a fly.
Well, Jesus created the bird.
What?
Jesus in the Quran created the bird.
There's no doubt Jesus alayhi salam, he had some things he could do.
He had, okay, he do what? He do hummus. What he do? Do he do hummus? He create birds. Is it true he create birds? Is it true he create birds? The verse here saying, if somebody can create a fly and above, he is God. Jesus created the bird from the mud, and he breathed into the mud, and he gave it life. He breathed from his breathing.
Now, are you trying to say that this proves that Jesus is God or what?
Well, yes, I asked you what make God God. You said to me he is the creator.
I'm not denying that Jesus alayhi salam, he had some miracles he could do.
No, this is not a miracle. 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 Because you see, this is beyond miraculous stuff. Because now he is giving life.
Jesus is not.
He is doing what God can do. You see, God, he can provide his prophet with miracles. As an example, your prophet, he have a miracle. He can have sex with all his wife, all of them 13 wives in 15 minutes.
Look, let me ask you a question about the crucifixion.
Why you want to change the topic?
No, let me just ask you a question.
No, why you want to change the topic? We are talking about God. What kind of God? What kind of God? Your God. What kind of God? Your God. He cannot create anything. Hold on. You said to me your God is a creator. Do you have a proof that he can create anything? Jesus, you admit that Jesus can create from the mother bird. You admitted that Jesus, he can make the blind see. You admitted that Jesus, he can do things nobody can do. Now, can you prove to me that Allah can do anything?
Something he would be explicit about.
Okay, what Allah can do? Can you tell me something Allah can do?
Allah can't die. What is your point?
Allah cannot what?
Allah can't die.
Can die? Well, my God never died too.
Like your God.
No, your God cannot die because he never been alive.
No, your God, he decomposed.
No, that's true. That's not true. Prove it.
No, you ask me if my God died, I say Allah cannot die.
No, okay, no problem. Your God cannot die because he is an idol. He does not exist. He is false.
No.
You can kill something that does not exist. Now, Jesus, let me ask you, okay, you are the one who said to me, God cannot die. Is Jesus alive now? No, answer me. Is Jesus alive or not? No. You see, stay focused. You are like a monkey jumping from a branch to a branch. You said God cannot die, correct? No problem. So is Jesus alive or not?
If Jesus is alive, if he's alive,
yes, right now as we speak, is he alive or dead?
No matter who it is.
Answer. Why change the topic? Why don't I answer? Is Jesus alive or dead now? You said to me, you are the one who said to me, God don't die. Is Jesus alive or not?
Jesus is not dead right now.
This is not okay. Jesus is not dead, guys. Take the news. So you just proved to me that Jesus is God, because why everybody is dead except Jesus? Explain to me.
Another look, for example, George Bush, he is also alive right now in hell.
No, he's not.
He's alive in hell.
No, he's not.
What is your point?
No, he's not. According to your religion, he is not. According to my religion, he's not. Stop lying. Because there is time, it's called resurrection. To stop being a liar. Resurrection.
It's because you don't believe in punishment in the grave.
No, we don't believe in the punishment of the grave. But this is stupid of you. By the way, you just said punishment of the grave. Do you believe in that?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Okay, let me ask you. Is it so you believe that there's 99 dragons will go inside your anus?
There is snakes in the grave. They punish and eat you over and over.
Yeah, they will go inside your anus specifically. This is why you Muslim Sunni, you put a piece of cotton in the anus of a human being and you push it with a stick, correct?
No, not true.
What do you mean? So why you put the cotton in the anus of a dead man?
No, you don't make sense, my right?
I'm asking you why you put the cotton. If this is not true, why you put the cotton when you die? Why they put a cotton in your anus when you die?
Who puts a cotton in?
Your family. They will book a cotton. After they wash you, they will push hard a piece of cotton so the snakes. Okay, hold on. Aren't you the one who said to me that there's 99 snakes will go with you in the grave?
I never said there's 99.
How many? Okay, how many snakes? How many?
There was. I have not read the hadith totally, but it was like a snake. I don't know its full description, but there are snakes and other animals like scorpions.
Okay, what they will do? What they will do? What they will do?
They will do like things like go inside the mouth. They will go inside the holes on the human being, so it can hurt as much as possible.
But they are dead, right?
They are not dead. They are like.
No. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. But inside you, there is.
You believe in soul or what? Okay, where is the soul when you die?
Okay, hold on.
Soul, right?
Hold on. Listen.
It just sleeps.
Is your soul as your body? Is your soul is inside you still when you die?
No. No matter who it is, at the moment of death, when the soul is about to be taken out, you will feel the experience.
Okay. Here. First of all, okay. Hold on.
Yes.
Your prophet, he said that in the grave there's 99 dragons. Is that correct?
Not dragons.
Okay, so what they are?
Can you show on screen?
What if I show you? What you would do?
You like to play these games.
Because I know if I show you, you will say I don't care.
I believe it was something with a snake with 7 heads.
7 heads, not 9 heads.
I don't remember. Show me, because you are the one.
Or maybe 7 snakes and 99 head or something like that. Because your prophet, he keeps saying things, and he because he lie, so he cannot keep his words.
No. There are so many creations in the earth. Why would Allah not make other creations?
What?
It's easy. This is easy for Allah to make another creations inside the grave. There can be a snake with 2 heads, no problem. 3 heads, no problem. Why is this a problem?
Okay, Allah, so why Allah will put 90 will put a dragon and the dragon
It's
is
not a
have a.
dragon.
It's a
A
dragon.
dragon is something you see in cartoons. Come on, man.
Okay, do you want me to show you the reference?
Show me let me see dragon.
All right.
And you will get debunked.
You really?
Yes, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, let's look. You know that
All right.
you know right now we are playing your game, but I'm a boss you at your own game.
All right. Okay, here we go. It's in the front of you. Do you see it? It says, here we go. ويرحب له في قبره 70 ذراعا etc. blah blah blah, and then he says قال عذاب الكافر في قبره والذي بنفسه يدي إنه ليسلط عليه 99 تنينا. In the grave there's 99 dragons. Do you see it?
No.
Don't tell me no, it's in the front of your face. And this is تفسير القرآن, تفسير القرآن العظيم, تفسير القرآن العظيم. Do you see it?
Dragon make fire out the mouth.
Do you see it? By Ibn Kathir. By Ibn Kathir. By Ibn Kathir. So don't tell me I don't see it. It doesn't say that. So this is Tafsir al-Quran al-Azim. It says that in your...
Show me in English. Show me in English. Let people see.
Okay, let me see if I can fight in English.
No dragon.
So are you saying to me you don't speak Arabic? Are you saying to me you don't speak Arabic?
I don't speak Arabic.
You are a false Muslim. You pray to Allah. You do not know what you are saying.
Look, you don't have to speak Arabic to be Muslim.
No, you have to pray to Allah in Arabic. No,
you don't have to speak Arabic to be Muslim.
As I know, my friend, as I know, you have to pray to Allah in Arabic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How you pray to Allah in Arabic, but you do not know Arabic?
To memorize the Quran.
Huh?
I praise Allah, but I cannot speak Arabic. Allah has made it easy. So when you read the Quran, the soul and the brain, it memorizes it quickly. All around the world, the Muslims, they speak the Quran and they memorize it.
Okay, do you memorize the Quran? Okay, do you memorize the Quran?
I have not memorized the Quran.
No, I'm asking you why you don't memorize. I thought everybody memorized the Quran except you. Look like you are a bad Muslim.
No, not everyone. That doesn't make you a bad Muslim.
Did your prophet memorize the Quran?
Yes.
So why the Quran says that he forgot the Quran?
It didn't forget the Quran. The Quran says it's a complete book. It's a complete book.
Okay. Now, my friend. Okay, hold on. No. We wanna go and show everybody that 99 dragons will go inside your anus. Hold on. Don't you want to see the 99 dragons go inside your anus? Hold on. Let us see. Let us find it.
It's snakes who are punishing the person inside the grave.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, but they are dragons. They are dragons, right?
Not dragons. They are black snakes.
Okay, we will see if this is true or not.
Inside the grave.
We will
see.
It's
happening right now to some people.
Yeah. Why you don't put the camera there?
What camera?
Camera, so you can record everything happening.
No. Right now I don't have no camera.
Why?
I'm not very used to do this. You know.
What do you mean?
What do you mean camera? I'm on.
Guys, here we go. This is the English. Look.
I can find
this is the English translation. Hold on. Let me show you the Islamic corruption. Hold on.
Okay,
this is Ibn Kathir. Shut up. This is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir in English. What is the 99 dragons? Why the Muslims took it? I don't see it.
Find the way you say dragon. It doesn't say dragon.
In English, it doesn't say dragon, no. But in Arabic, it says that.
There's no dragon, man.
My friend, it says there in Arabic, dragon. Here we go. I will put it in the Arabic. In the English, cannot find it. This is Ibn Kathir. This is the book on Google. This is the book in Google. Everybody can see Tafsir al-Quran al-Azim. All right. This is the chapter. This is the ayah, and this is the page number 323. Shut up. Hold on. Variant number 5. Chapter of Taha. Page number. Hold on. Page 123 to 126. Page number 123 to 126. Where we can find it? Why it doesn't say? Why in English is gone? What happened? I will tell you what happened, because your Muslims are a scam. You know, you took it off. Why you took it off? Why in English we don't find it here? It's in front of us. In front of us in here. Hold on. Just go.
I'm not
just go. I don't have time for kids. This is, guys, this is the Arabic one. It says in the front of us. Don't call me. Just You are done for today. What a kid. You keep jumping from a monkey like a monkey. Even monkeys don't jump like you. It says in the front of us. Let me zoom more in the text. There's no dragon, right? Yeah, right. I change any Muslim to call, and I change any Muslim to tell me why in the English translation we cannot find this. He said here, فإن معيشة ضنكة. أتدرون ما المعيشة الضنك? He says, do you know what the hard, tough life? He said, they said Allah and His Messenger knows best. He says, عذاب الكافر في قبره, the torment of the kafir in the grave. And he said, and I swear by the one who have my soul in his hand, that Allah will unleash on you 99 dragons. Do you know what at-taneen? Taneen. We can take the word right now and we place it in Google translation. You will see the word taneen is dragon. Atadruna mat taneen? He said to him, do you know what a taneen? He said, 99 حية, 99 snake head. And every snake head have 7 heads. Every snake have 7 heads. And they are going to breathe into his body, and they are going to bite him, and they will scratch him until the judgment day. But hold on, if we have 99 and each head 99 dragon, every dragon have 9, the head have 7 snakes, what is the total? Let us calculate. Tomorrow call me if we go on air. You know, you are fun. So we have, let us see, 99 dragon, then x 7, okay, and every dragon have 19 is 99 snakes, okay, then x7, that will be 693 693 head of a snake. So one dragon, but it has 693 head of a snake, and all of them, they are biting you. Here if you go down, it says he's confirming the same. Let us go down in the page more. Yeah, he's just repeating the same thing. So do you see, this is how stupid this cult. And here you see the corruption. This is why I say to you, when you learn Islam from Muslims, they lie. Where is the 99 dragon? This is Ibn Kathir in English, and this is a chapter 20, verse from 123 to 126. We cannot find it in English. Where is the 99 dragons and where is the snakes? They are gone. They are gone. They took them off. There's no snakes, there's no dragons. Anything will make Islam look stupid, they took it off. This is why I say to you, never buy a translation done by Muslims. They lie. What is the authority of the translator to take such a story from the Quran? If Ibn Kathir is saying that in Arabic and you are translating, who are you to take it off? Anything make Muhammad and his books look stupid, they take it off. Do you see it? No, my friend, the Muslim, they can call me tomorrow, including this guy who called me today. He is funny. Tomorrow we will continue, because I told you I want to go back to work in the Quran, and we want to finish this project. So I want to say thank you all for being here. Don't forget, please, to subscribe, invite your friends, and tell them about what we do. Don't forget to give a like and support what we do. They flag my videos like crazy, but still we are victorious and they cannot stop us. We have many accounts. They do your best, you know. Nobody can stop us, and actually that make more Muslims leave Islam, because Muslims, they are wondering, like this guy now, he called me. Look how he jumped like a monkey from a place to a place. Each time he mentioned something, he got busted. He changed the topic in the speed of light, because Islam is embarrassing. Islam is stupid. Islam as a cult cannot stand the questions. They ask you questions, the same questions they ask you, they cannot ask it to themselves. We can answer it, they cannot answer the same questions about their cult. Islam is the most stupid religion, and nobody can defend it. And he look, when somebody tries to defend Islam, he looks stupid, not because you're stupid, because Islam is stupid. I feel sorry for you. How a person can defend such a cult? Nobody can defend it, my friend. The second you start defending it, you will look funny, stupid. You said to me you believe in the punishment of the grave. Here we go. We have 99 dragons inside your anus. Who in the world want to believe in this? You said to me that God, how God can be God and he died, but you believe in the same time that you are dead but alive. And not only that, let me show you. You Muslims believe that Muhammad is God because Muhammad, he claimed that when you pray, Allah will place all your prayer to him in the grave. Read and love. This is your prophet talking, not me. He said, pray every Friday, for your prayer will be displayed in front of me. They said to him, how our prayer will be displayed in front of you? The angels will give it to you. He said, because we prophets, our body will not decay. Read it. Muhammad, he claimed that he is living eternal. He is alive. He is not dead. Even the prayer will not go to Allah, will go to him. He is your God. You pray, your prayer does not go to Allah, it goes to Muhammad. They said to him, how this will happen? You will be dead, and your body will be consumed, your body will be decayed. He said, no. We the prophet, our body don't decay. And later when Muhammad he died, the Muslim refused to bury him for 3 days, because Muhammad he said that the body of people like him will not, the prophet will not decay. And later they discover that he stink, which means they discovered that Muhammad is a fraud. He promised them that the body of the prophet will never be consumed. 3 days, 3 nights, the Muslim did not bury Muhammad. And then all the reference says that the prophet he stink. Asina rasulakum, asina sahibakum, udfunu, qad antan. We have tons of reference. Even his fingers, nails became green. Even he start farting, which is normal for a human being if he die and his belly is have food. After a person he die, if you keep him, especially in Mecca, it's hot. So the bacteria inside his belly, the food he ate, the bacteria will start consuming the food, and then that will make gas, and then his belly will become. This is why the hadith says raba batnuhu, hatta raba batnuhu. Let me find it for you. Hatta raba batnahu. Here we go. All those references saying the same. Read with me. This is the book تهذيب الكمال في أسماء الرجال. It says here, إن رسول الله لما مات لم يدفن حتى ربى بطنه وانثنى خنصره. It's when the prophet he passed away, did not bury him until his belly became so big from gas. ربى بطنه became so big. He start farting. And when thana khunsarahu, his fingers they collapse, they shrink, because his body is being consumed. So the Muslims, they follow a false prophet who made a promise that when he die his body will not be consumed, and then what happened is totally the opposite. So how you can believe in such a cult? If we go tomorrow live on air, feel free, all of you, those who want to call me, you can send me text messages to Skype and I will call you. Thank you for the caller for exposing Islam, and tomorrow maybe you can do better. Study your homework, my friend, and remember you are talking to Christian Prince. Even though I speak down to you with your level, I did not give you a very harsh questions, because I know that Muslims, they are the last one to know what Islam is about. But don't blame me if you look silly and stupid when you talk to me, because you are defending a silly, stupid religion. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. And again, may the Lord bless you, and I wish you a great time with your family. And until we see you maybe tomorrow if I can, until I see you then, don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, download the videos, and do the good work. God he told us to do. God bless and take care. Bye-bye.